Welcome to A Word from the Word for May 3rd. Today's Bible reading, Luke 10, 1-20. Today's key verse, Luke chapter 10 verse 2. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest. Today's word from the Word, the call to fervent prayer.
Jesus' words in Luke 10:2 are often understood as a command to get out and get to work in God's harvest, evangelizing the lost. But while that meaning can be inferred, in reality his words carry a deeper call, a summons to earnest prayer. The original Greek meaning of pray earnestly in Luke 10:2 is to implore, long for, to beg for intently. This reflects an intensely heartfelt and urgent plea. This is not a routine or casual prayer, but one that springs from deep longing, a sincere and passionate cry to God. Too often, prayer becomes an afterthought, a routine, whispered request before meals, a hurried plea in moments of distress, or a vague hope for God's blessings. But the call of Scripture is far greater than half-hearted petitions. Jesus urged his followers to pray earnestly, fervently, and with urgency. This is not passive or casual prayer. It is a cry that shakes heaven, a plea that grips the soul and refuses to let go. It is the kind of prayer that longs, aches, implores, the kind that refuses to settle for lukewarm devotion. When Scripture calls us to love earnestly, desire earnestly, seek earnestly, and pray earnestly, it is a call out of the ordinary and mundane and reveals a pattern of wholehearted pursuit, an all-consuming hunger to see God move. Yet how often do we approach prayer with indifference? How often do we ask without urgency, without deep longing, without the fire of desperation? Prayer is not a passive exercise. It is a divine partnership, a holy commission, an invitation to step into the very heart of God's work on earth. Jesus made one request abundantly clear: pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers. This is not simply a suggestion. It is a call to action. The world is aching for salvation, longing for the truth, desperate for hope. And God, in his wisdom, has ordained prayer as the means by which his workers are sent forth. So rise up, shake off complacency, abandon weak and lifeless prayer, and let urgency flood your spirit. Lift up your voice without hesitation, without distraction, without reservation. Pray as though lives depend on it, because they do. Pray with boldness, with persistence, with faith that moves mountains. Let the fire of intercession burn within you. Let your prayers cry out for revival, for salvation, for an army of laborers equipped for God's harvest. And let your heart be ignited with the fierce conviction that prayer is not just a duty. It is the very means by which heaven invades earth. The time is now. Pray earnestly, fervently, and without ceasing. Souls are waiting. The harvest is ready. Will you answer the call?